The revelation of Yeshua Messiah according to the Chronological Gospels. Chapter 15. I saw another great and awesome sign in heaven, 7 angels who had the 7 last plagues, which fulfilled the wrath of Yahweh. Then I saw what appeared to be a sea of fire and glass. I saw those who had attained victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh. They sang the song of Moshe, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, singing, Great and marvelous are your works, Yahweh Elohim El Shaddai. Just and true are your ways, O King of saints. Who shall not fear you, O Yahweh, and glorify your holy name? You alone are holy, and all nations shall come and bow down before you, because your judgments are now being openly declared. After this I looked, and again I saw the temple in heaven was open, and I saw the ark of the covenant. The 7 angels who had the 7 plagues came out of the temple. They were clothed in pure and white linen, and they were girded about the waist with golden sashes. One of the 4 beasts gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls full of the wrath of Yahweh, the one who lives forever and ever. The temple was filled with the smoke from the power and the glory of Yahweh, and no man was able to enter into the temple until the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled. I heard a great voice out of the temple crying to the 7 angels, Go your ways, pour out the bowls of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. The first angel went out and poured his bowl upon the earth. There fell a devastating and grievous infection upon the men who had the mark of the beast and upon those who worshipped his image. The second angel poured out his bowl upon the sea, and it became like blood, the blood of the dead. Every living creature in the sea died. The third angel poured out his bowl upon the rivers and springs of water, and they also became blood. Then I heard the angel of the waters say, You are righteous, O Yahweh, who is and was and shall be, because you have righteously judged in this manner. They have shed the blood of the saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink. Of this judgment they are truly deserving. Then I heard another angel who attended the fire on the altar say, It is so, O Yahweh El Shaddai, righteous and true are your judgments. The fourth angel poured out his bowl upon the sun, and the authority to scorch men with fire was given to him. So the men were scorched with intense heat, and they blasphemed the name of Yahweh, who had authority over these plagues, and they refused to repent and give him glory. The fifth angel poured out his bowl upon the throne of the beast, and his kingdom was overcome with darkness, and they gnawed their tongues in agony. They blasphemed the Elohim of heaven because of their pain and their lesions, and they refused to repent of their deeds. The sixth angel poured out his bowl upon the great river Euphrates, and the water dried up to prepare the way for the kings of the east. I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false witness. They are the spirits of miracle-working demons, which go forth to the kings of the earth and out to the whole world to gather them to battle on the great day of Yahweh El Shaddai. Then the 3 unclean spirits gathered them all together to the place called in the Hebrew Har Megiddo. Watch, I will come like a thief. Blessed is he who watches and keeps his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Then the seventh angel poured out his bowl into the air, and there came a great shout from the throne room in the temple in heaven. It is finished. And there were shouts and thunder and lightning and a great earthquake. The earthquake was so great and so mighty that there has never been such since men were on the face of the earth. The great city was divided into 3 parts, and all the cities of the nations completely collapsed. Babylon the Great came up in remembrance before Yahweh, and he gave her the wine from the cup of the fierceness of his wrath. Every island disappeared, mountains crumbled in the sea. A great hail out of heaven fell upon men. Every stone was about the weight of a talent, 100 pounds. The men blasphemed Yahweh because the plague of the hail exceeded the greatest catastrophe of all time. Chapter 17. One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came out and spoke to me, saying, Come with me, and I will show you the judgment of the great whore that sits upon many waters. The kings of the earth have committed adultery with her, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her sexual immorality. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, where I saw a woman sitting upon a scarlet-colored beast, with 7 heads and 10 horns, which were covered with the name of blasphemy. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and was bedecked with gold, and precious stones and pearls, and she had a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and the filthiness of her sexual immorality. Upon her forehead was written the name, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. I saw that the woman was drunk on the blood of the saints and the blood of the martyrs of Yeshua. When I saw her, I was struck with awe. The angel questioned me, Why do you marvel so? I will now tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her. The one that has 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that you saw was before, and is not now, but will ascend out of the abyss and go into perdition. When they see the beast that was, and is not now, and yet is to come, those who dwell upon the earth shall be in awe. Those whose names were not written in the scroll of life from the foundation of the world. Now here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are the 7 mountains upon which the woman sits. There are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is now, and the other is yet to come. And when he does come, he will only reign for a short time. The beast that was, and is not now, he is the 8th, and is from the 7, and is the one who goes into perdition. The 10 horns which you saw are the 10 kings, who have received no kingdom as yet, but will receive authority as kings for just 1 hour with the beast. These kings will have one intention, and they will give their authority and strength to the beast. They will make war with the Lamb, but the Lamb shall overcome them, because he is the indisputable master over all, and he is the King of kings. Those who stand with him are called, and chosen, and faithful. Then the angel said to me, The waters which you saw where the whore sits are people, and multitudes, and nations, and tongues. The 10 horns which you saw upon the beast hate the whore, and they will expose her nakedness and make her desolate. In the end they will eat her flesh and burn her with fire, because Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill his will. and to agree to give their kingdom to the beast, so that the Torah of Yahweh will be fulfilled. The woman that you saw is the great city that reigns over the kings of the earth.